Hey guys, I just want to make a video real fast, kind of addressing things that I feel like are really pressing issues in our country right now, pressing things in my life. Um, and basically what I want to talk about is I just finished a Netflix series called Making a Murderer. It's really popular. Lots of people are watching it right now, and it's kind of brought up a lot of things that I've been thinking about, a lot of things that I think people need to think more about. Not just the way the criminal justice system is set up, but the way we're taught to judge people, the way we're taught to just kind of accept things as they're given to us. And it's an issue. It's a real problem that people have. It's a real problem that we have as a country. Things that need to be fixed that just aren't being fixed. And I just want to bring a little bit of that up to your attention. Recently, where I lived, there was a couple guys that got picked up for um, basically a bank robbery. What happened is they went to a guy's house that was a bank manager. They took his family hostage for a day. They made him go to the bank and rob the bank himself, basically in the middle of the night, and then they drove away with probably about $200,000. And as terrible as that seems, as terrible as that is, they were just sentenced on all these things that were picked up by the police. So if they're convicted of all the crimes that they have been said to have committed, they'll go to jail respectively for about 120 and 144 years. Does that not seem crazy? Does that not seem insane to anybody else that a couple guys who probably were failed by the system, people that are well off, people that are well taught, people that are brought up correctly in a society, don't rob banks. They don't hold people's houses hostage. They don't go somewhere and take someone's family from them and request $200,000 in return. That's not something that happens to people if society's set up in a way that it should be, if people are actually being treated correctly, if people are taught things instead of not trusting a system, instead of being put in a place where they can't trust the system anymore and they have to do it themselves, where they have to go and find a way. So obviously money was important to them. They needed money enough to rob a bank for $200,000, or they thought they did, which is almost which is just as powerful. If they felt the need to rob a bank for $200,000, that's a problem, and a problem that seems like it should have been fixed for them when they were children. A problem that they could have been taught by their parents to not steal. They could have been taught by society. They could have been given opportunities that I don't think people were being given, given ways out where they could make some money, where they could make a difference, where they could find a way to feel fulfilled in their life without having to steal $200,000. And the problem lies in the 120 years, the 144 years. What is locking someone in a box that obviously felt like they needed to do something? What is locking them in a box for 140 years teaching anyone at all? Other than fear, other than prolonging this societal norm of just locking people up every time they do something wrong for no good reason at all. I mean, there's pedophiles that are in jail for 5 years. This guy needed money. He felt like he needed money to a point where he didn't actually hurt anyone, but he stole $200,000. He could be in jail for 120 years without ever actually hurting anyone, without ever doing anything other than taking a piece of paper. And by, literally, this is just paper, This is just a piece of paper. It's just a couple dollar bills, It's sad. It's sad that we live in a world where people are going to be locked in a box forever. Longer than people that have actually murdered people, longer than others that have actually done something to, let's say, rapists, pedophiles. They're going to be in jail for the rest of their lives for stealing paper. And if you don't think that that's a society or a societal problem, if you don't think that that isn't a systemic thing that when they're being brought up, they aren't being taught correctly. If you think that they had every opportunity in the world, if they felt that they had every opportunity, do you think they would have been robbing a bank? Do you think that they would have held a family hostage for a day? No. When things break down around us, when money means more than people, that's a problem. And I just wanted to get that out there. I want to hear your thoughts on this whole issue. Why does the world revolve around money? Why are our jail systems the way that they are? And why isn't anyone addressing the real problems, which is the life of the man who stole the money before he took it? What happened to him? Why is he the way he is? Things that we don't even look at ourselves, and maybe it's something that we should. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you guys want to drop some thoughts down below, that'd be awesome. I know that I haven't made a video in a while, and I know that this video is way different than anything that I've made before. So it's a pleasure seeing you guys, as always. Have a great day, guys.